Hey everyone, my name is Drake, and today I have a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video with all of the specialist classes. Everything is already out. I'm just going to be telling you what all 9 of those are. I'm going to be telling you the weapons and their abilities. So I will have pictures and I will have their name, weapon, and ability. So we'll get into that. Okay, first up we have Ruin is the first specialist class in Black Ops 3. His weapon for the specific class is gravity spikes. Allows him to thrust two gravity spikes, which he's holding in the picture. Allows him to thrust them into the ground, creating a shock wave, dealing damage to anyone nearby. His ability is Overdrive, which gives him a massive speed boost, which is actually extremely helpful in Call of Duty, considering speed is a major factor in determining how well you do. So I think this is going to be a pretty nice specialist class. The speed boost is really going to help a lot of people. So yep, on to the next one. Next up we have Outrider, the second specialist class in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I believe this is one of the more popular decisions among the beta play earlier on. I heard it was really cool. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, and it looks like a really cool specialist class. The weapon is going to be the Sparrow, which is a crossbow. The longer you hold it, the farther it'll shoot. It explodes on impact. Really unique weapon. Well, kind of. I mean, there was a crossbow in the earlier Black Ops, but I mean, I believe this one, I think it's instant kill. I believe it's instant kill if it's direct impact, which makes it really cool, and it still explodes. Which can also damage nearby enemies, so that's really cool. Could really tear up with that. The ability for this class is Vision Pulse, which when activated allows you to see nearby enemies through walls. Another helpful ability right there. I'm sure we'll see a lot of that going on. So that's it for this. Moving on. Alright, here we have Prophet. He looks like a really cool character. He's got kind of that desert look. He's got the headpiece there, you can see in the picture. His weapon is called the Tempest. This is a larger rifle, fires a bolt of electricity. The problem with this is, to be able to use it effectively, you need to be pretty accurate, because it's not an automatic weapon. It's single shot, charged electric weapon, which makes it kind of hard to use if you're not very good with accuracy. But this is a really good weapon if you're accurate. Like I said, it will chain to nearby enemies. If you directly hit an enemy, it will chain to nearby enemies, which doesn't guarantee a kill, but it'll do some damage. So that's pretty nice there. His ability is going to be Glitch. I'm sure you've heard of this before if you've looked into any of the Black Ops 3 gameplay or information or anything. But Glitch is pretty much taking you. It's taking you back to where you previously were, a couple seconds ago. When you activate this, like I said, it's just going to take you back to the same place you were a moment ago. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's like a glitch. I've heard this was really overpowered, so hopefully they fixed it in the earlier beta. So moving on. Okay, number 4 on the list is going to be Battery, another female character. Her weapon is going to be the War Machine, which is a grenade launcher. The grenades shot from this are able to bounce off walls, buildings, the ground, anything, unless they are a direct impact on an enemy. If they are a direct impact on an enemy, they will auto detonate, which I'm assuming is an instant kill. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. The ability is going to be the kinetic armor. This armor sounds really cool, but it also sounds really what the hell? It sounds really OP. It allows bullets to be deflected off anywhere on the body other than the head. So it's pretty much like a headshot only kind of thing. And this only works for bullets, does not work for explosions or any other damage. And that is it for battery. Okay, here we have the Nomad. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. He looks more like an urban kind of character. He's got his hat turned backwards there. He's got his safety glasses. You know, he's rocking it. But his special weapon is going to be the Hive, Hive. This allows you to shoot pods that release nano drones, which go attack other players. It's really cool. It's kind of unique. His ability is going to be Rejack. If it's activated, if you have it activated, it will give you a quick boost when you're close to being dead. It's kind of like a revive type thing. So I could see where that could be helpful in certain situations. I've seen gameplay of it, and it looks kind of slow. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes, if they want to make any tweaks to it. So there is the Nomad. Seraph is next up on the list. Kind of like an Asian urban kind of thing. She's got a little bit of an assassin look to her, maybe a badass, kind of Western at the same time. It's kind of weird, but it's unique in its own little way. Another female character. Special weapon is going to be the Annihilator. It's a very large magnum. It's just a big ass handgun. It's a one shot kill anywhere on the body. Does penetrating damage, so it's really gonna be an awesome class. And honestly, I think this is gonna be one of my favorites. You're gonna need to have some pretty good accuracy. So with that said, I'll move on to the ability, which is gonna be Combat Focus. Combat Focus is a bonus score multiplier. Once this is activated, you'll start getting bonus score for the kills that you get. So this is really good if you're wanting to get your skill streaks up faster. It'll help quite a bit there by doubling each kill that you get, I believe. That is Seraph. Number 7 on the list, I could see where this is going to be a lot of people's favorites. One, because it looks badass, and two, it looks like it works badass also. I've seen gameplay of this. There was a short clip in one of the most popular trailers of the Reaper is his name. His or her, its special weapon is the Scythe, which I think we all know turns into a quad minigun. You can't really get any more badass than that. I mean, just from the look of it, oh, I'm dying to try it. But yeah, you got the quad minigun. It's pretty self-explanatory. A whole 4 barrels of pure badassness. The Reaper's ability is going to be Psychosis. What this does is it deploys 3 decoys of itself. I'm not sure if they stay near you or if they disperse throughout the map. Not quite sure on that yet. I'm sure that information is out. I just haven't gotten a hold of it yet. So that is it for the Reaper. Just about done with the second to last being the Spectra. I think is how you pronounce it. Spectra. I'm gonna say Spectra. But this looks really sweet. It's more of a futuristic. It's definitely, I think, the most futuristic looking specialist class out of the whole 9. Its weapon is going to be the Ripper. What this is 2 blades that come out of each wrist. You can see one in the picture there, but it's 2 smaller blades that come out, and you can just fucking rip into people with them. I haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay of this yet, but I'm sure it's going to be really sweet. I can tell just looking at the picture, it looks sweet. I'm hoping it will perform just as awesome as it looks. Its ability is going to be active camo, which is kind of self-explanatory. Really, it just makes you invisible for a short time. So that's pretty cool. I don't think it's very long at all. I'm wanting to say it's like 5 seconds, but I could be wrong on that. It seems like it would be a little longer than that, but that might just be some number I got somewhere else. But that's Spectra. Finally, we have Firebreak, the 9th and final specialist class. It looks really sweet. It's more of a fire type class. Its weapon is going to be the Purifier, which is a flamethrower. Yes, the flamethrower is returning in Black Ops 3. I'm sure you already know, but I haven't heard a whole lot on how well it does as far as damage and things like that. But I'm sure it's going to be pretty sweet. His ability is going to be Heat Wave. This disables all enemy equipment and stuns any enemies caught in the blast radius of your flamethrower. So that could be really cool. I'm curious to see how this works out. There's another specialist class I want to try out pretty bad. So another really cool class. I'm really looking forward to trying it out. So that is Firebreak, and that concludes the 9 specialist classes. So I hope you enjoyed that little video I put together for you. Just another peek, even though Black Ops 3 is about to come out in a few days. I'm sure if you're as hyped about it as me, you've already figured out all this stuff by now. But if not, here's this video. Just give you a little heads up on the specialist classes that are going to be available when Black Ops 3 comes out. So get to thinking about which class you want to pick, which ones you want to try, which ones you're looking forward to. I'm excited for them all, to be honest. But I think my favorite is, just from hearing about them, not playing any of it yet, I think my favorite is Seraph with the Annihilator. So I think that's going to be a really efficient class. Let me know in the comments if you want what you're going to do, what kind of class you're going to start out with. If you've already played it, let me know what class you thought was best, which ones you enjoyed. And I think I'm going to wrap up this video, so give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you later. Please don't hold me back.